Coach Brady Hoke is joining us once again. Coach, how are you this morning?
Doing well, Steve. How are you?
I am doing great. Well, I got to jump in right now. First of all, getting ranked top 25. First time since 2019 we see the Aztecs on the list. And by the way, the team behind you is Clemson. Okay? They've been out of the top 25 for a long time. So I know it's early in the season, Coach. You haven't even gotten into your conference schedule. But just from a player standpoint, from a coaching standpoint, when you see yourself on that top 25 list, does it have any meaning to you at all?
Well, I think for coaches it probably has a little different meaning than it does when one of the players sees it. I think, as a coach, you're always looking to that next competition and the next time you can go out there. And is it good for the program? Sure, no doubt about it. But, you got to go forward. We've got to keep working hard. We've got to, hopefully we've corrected some of the things we have not done as well as we'd like to during the bye week and also obviously during game week coming up. So, and as a player, I mean, they should be happy about that. But, there's a lot of polls that are going to be going on in the next 8 to 9 weeks.
All right, so the bye week. Give us a little update on how you spent the bye week, and obviously a lot of people are anxious to find out the status of Greg Bell, your quarterbacks. How's your health coming off the bye week?
Our health's pretty good. I think, Greg has, he should be full go, full speed ahead with everything. I think Jordan is much healthier than he was, obviously, a week ago. And so we're excited to watch both those guys go out the next couple of days and, compete and get ready to go play.
Brady Hoke Report is sponsored by Sunroads Kearney Mesa Hyundai, just minutes away from anywhere in San Diego. All right, so, Coach, you get ready for New Mexico, and there's a guy running their defense. I don't know if you've heard of this guy. His name is Rocky Long. Rocky Long. What is it to sort of match wits with someone that is a friend of yours, a mentor of sorts, a guy that you've worked with all these years? What is it like to be on the opposite side of the field from a guy running that defense like Rocky Long?
Yeah, I think number one, Steve, I don't like playing friends, to be honest with you. I never have. And, I do have a few friends, and I think Danny and Rocky are probably two of the guys who I have a ton of respect for and have had a few cold beers with. So I feel good about our relationship. But, we got to take care of us and the way we play. And, when you look at things, we got to do better. We haven't started fast at all. We got to start faster. We got to end the half better. We haven't done a good job ending the first half. Or, you look at the Utah game, putting that game away. Penalties have been an issue. We're averaging 65 yards, a game with penalties, and a lot of those penalties are pre-snapped, and those are dumb penalties. Some of the good things, injury-wise, we had 5 starters out with the Towson game, so all those guys will be healthy and back and up front on both sides of the ball. Probably is the strength of our football team, and we got to continue to do that. And I think what Doug Deacon and some of what we've gotten done in the special teams, Steve, have been really good. We've got a punt for, we blocked 3 punts. We've had a kickoff return for a TD and 2 punts. So we're doing some good things there. Now we just got to keep going and take, 1 week at a time and going out and playing our best football and improving every week.
What do you take away from New Mexico? They lost badly to Air Force 38-10. And obviously, Air Force runs the ball. Did they ever? 408 yards rushing for Air Force in this game. They don't throw the football. We get that. But what can you use from that game, knowing the strength of your offense is your running game, and try to apply what Air Force did so effectively against this New Mexico defense?
Well, part of it is New Mexico will play Air Force a little different than they will most of the other teams in the league because of the triple option and or threat of the triple option. And so just like us, when we get to Air Force Week, we, we'll change some things up. We'll friction blocks more. And, that tape for us isn't a great tape for us to look at offensively just because of the style of Air Force's offense and how Coach Long and New Mexico, how they'll play a team that has that threat of triple option.
When you have a bye week, in the NFL, it's a different thing than college football. I don't know. There's more distractions when you're younger. At least there were for me, it seemed like, back in the day. How do you maintain that focus? I mean, you come in on a roll, you win 4 in a row, you're playing well, a couple wins against Pac-12 schools. The Towson game obviously wasn't a great challenge, but you came away with the W. I mean, it's easy to say, wow, guys, we got conference schedule, we got to be 100% focused. But how do you work with some of these college student athletes to keep their focus when they do have a bye week?
Yeah, I think, last week we went on the bye week. We went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We lifted on Monday also. We had about an hour and a half to hour and 15 minutes out on the field, really fundamentally getting back to those fundamentals and techniques and how fast that we need to play. Fast and physical is how you got to play the game. So, we practiced those 3 days. The guys lifted then Thursday, Friday, different upper body and lower body. And then last night we had a dinner at 5 o'clock with the whole team. And, we'll practice from now on. We're on game week.
Do you feel like you're seeing progress as far as your passing attack is concerned?
Yeah, I think so. Last week it was good to have 3 days where, from routes on air to Skelly, 7-on-7 to team pass situations, I think we got to improve a lot, and again, it's just not the guy throwing the ball. I don't know if you had a chance to watch any football yesterday, but Ben Roethlisberger is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. He had a tough time yesterday.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just because of Ben, some drop balls, some, protection issues. So we got all 11 come together when we want to step back and throw the football.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be the New Mexico team. That's where Rocky Long now is the defensive coordinator, taking on the undefeated Aztecs, ranked number 25 in the latest AP poll. Coach, good luck this week. That's all we want to say, and hopefully get to 5-0 and continue to move up the rankings. That would be great. Thanks so much for joining us, Coach.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you. Go Aztecs.